Sup, gigglers?
Gary, fix the Wi-Fi.
Manifest that shit.
We can't be managed. I mean, the day just got away from me.
Grazie, gigglers.
Yes.
Giggleros. Sorry, that became a different language. I don't know what that was. I'm a little mad at you. Can I say something?
Yeah.
Love your content. Support women in the arts. Your outfits are fire.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the food photos? I'm sick of seeing
Yeah.
Emilio Pucci. Where's the Parmesan?
No, I know.
You're not giving me what I want.
Mm-hmm.
You're gatekeeping, you sicko.
No, I'm not gatekeeping. Some of the things I order, I feel like I take a picture of it and it doesn't look.
It's not the right aesthetic.
It doesn't look that appetizing, but I'm like,
yeah.
I promise it's really good. And here's the thing, I think what it is, I order a lot of eggplant and it's just like, it's not the prettiest dish.
Wait, I didn't know. You know I love eggplant.
I love eggplant.
No, I love eggplant.
I love eggplant in all forms. Honestly, I ordered it the other day and they brought it out in like a bundt cake.
You could make eggplant in any way.
And I was like, this is so interesting. And then they like gave it to, they sliced it like it was cake for me.
Eggplant is the Italian potato. It comes in all shapes and forms. Fried, mashed, ground,
Are they mashing
grilled.
it?
Well, you know that place, Little Frankie's in New York City? They like grill it and they kind of mash it a little bit with the skin still on. And then they put honey and like something spicy on it.
Okay.
Welcome to the Food Network.
Yeah.
So anyway, just a request for more food content. But your outfits have been incredible, and you tried to make it. Oh yeah, do you want to speak for yourself for gaslighting everyone?
I gaslit everyone into thinking I didn't have any outfits. But here's the thing.
Gaslatito.
I just went through 1 week of outfits. I have another week here. So we're not out of the trenches. If anything, we're smack dab in the middle. Okay. So yeah, obviously I had some outfits. I didn't come naked, but you know, I'm definitely looking at the closet being like, we're getting down to the wire.
How much shopping are you doing?
I have done a significant amount of shopping.
Okay, good.
And it feels great.
Good. Did you heal anything?
Retail therapy is real therapy.
Wait, can I announce? You remember how I told everyone, I don't know if I told everyone, but I stopped seeing my therapist?
I don't think you know.
Okay, and I got off my meds. But then I got right back on my meds real quick.
I was going to say, we're free flowing this summer.
No, we've been back on the meds. But I was like, I feel like it's like having a therapist is like having a boyfriend where like it's fun until you're like sick of them. And then you're like, I want to be single. I just want my single self. And then you're like having the best time being single. And then it starts getting dark. It starts getting scary. It starts getting lonely.
Happens.
And then you're like, I just want to talk to someone alone sometimes.
Yeah.
So last week, I was just on the internet hitting up random therapists, getting consultations.
Like through what medium? What form?
Psychologytoday.com. And then they'd call my home phone. And they'd be like, hey. And I'm like, do you think we're a good fit? And it was pretty traumatizing, but I just want to
rewind. Your home phone.
I just wanted to say home phone.
Oh, I was like, do you have a home phone? Because I was like, oh, maybe in the Hamptons she does have a home phone.
Do you know people still sometimes when you're filling out forms, it says home phone and cell phone, and I go, grow up.
My parents have a home phone.
Do they have a fax? Do you remember when people faxed?
Yeah. Wait, yes, I loved faxing.
That's one of my things I think is like Bluetooth. It's not real. Like, I don't think anyone actually sent a fax.
My grandma used to fax a lot of things. And now when I think about it, what was she faxing? And I remember when you would hear a fax come through and she'd be like, don't touch the fax. Because like if you picked up the phone, it would like cancel it out.
Oh. Or she didn't want you to touch it because she was doing illegal activity, Grandma.
All I wanted to do was pick up the phone and like pretend. Wow, bring back faxing.
Bring back faxing. So yeah, anyway, I found a therapist I think I like.
Okay.
And I had my first therapy session today. It's a person. I highly recommend people
humans
for therapy. And I'm excited about where this is going to go. with us.
You know, therapy does sometimes feel like dating because that like
For
there's
sure.
nothing worse than breaking up with your therapist. Like, and you stay in it too long and you know that you're in it too long and you're like, I feel like we've outgrown each other, but I don't know how to get out of it because you don't feel like blowing up your life right then and there. And some therapists can be like clingy.
Girl, wait, I had a situation with a therapist where I basically was like, hey, I think I'm done. Like, thank you so much for everything. Love you. Bye. She responds, she goes, okay, that's not how we end things.
Love your work.
Love your work. 5 stars. 5 stars. I highly recommend. And was my number. And she was like, we need to talk about this. Like, this is so you. And I was to just run away from things and not process your emotions. And I was like, nope, definitely processed it, thought it through. Actually was thinking through for a while now, and I finally got the guts to get out. And she's like, no, let's have a talk about it. And then she convinced me to do like every other week. And then it basically was like really hard to break up with her.
No, because sometimes, like, obviously, like anything else, life gets so busy, but then you feel like you're in those sessions and you're like, I really don't have anything to talk about. And you're like, I feel like I'm wasting your time. I'm certainly wasting mine. And then but sometimes those are the sessions where like there's some type of like breakthrough from something like years ago that like you wouldn't be talking about today. Do you know what I mean?
I also think therapy is expensive. So occasionally the therapist, look, I'm charming.
Yeah.
Occasionally we start riffing on something and in my head I'm like, that was $200 of like, and low key, like I did make you laugh.
We could just do the pod twice.
I'm
a
like,
week.
we could have made this a podcast. But also with therapy, traditional talk therapy I learned is not always good for someone like me where all I do is talk. So it's like, I will like ruminate or have like thoughts that I'm like obsessing over. So then sometimes I'll get over it, but then a therapy session will be starting and I'm like, oh shit, do I have to go back into that dark place to talk to her about it when I actually was moving on? So there's other methods of therapy that I've been looking into, like EDMR,
which is
ASMR,
EDM,
EDM, Diplo.
Like you're gonna start raving.
Ayahuasca. There's all kinds of ways of things. Miley Cyrus did EDMR. It's basically like when you've been through trauma. It's like a trauma reprocessing thing. I haven't done it yet, so I'll keep you guys posted. But I have too much time on my hands this summer.
Wait, you're still not explaining it though. You go somewhere and you lay down and you listen to things? Okay.
No, I'm just doing virtual therapy, but EMDR, I think like you talk through a hard time and you do something with your eye movements that helps you like reprocess it. But I don't know yet, but I know Miley Cyrus did it and she's really good at singing.
Okay, sometimes, and people don't talk about this, sometimes therapy is hard for me because I have such a bad memory. Like, I'd love to work through something, but like, I literally can't think of, I can't remember anything, so I don't know.
I can't imagine you in therapy. As your therapist, I can't imagine you in therapy. I can't imagine you seriously, like, talking about something that isn't, like, good gossip. Like, you'd be so bored. You're like, yeah, I was sad. Tell me about what's going on with you. Wait, what's your opinion on having a good-looking therapist?
Okay,
Okay, are you okay?
Yeah, I could never have a man therapist.
Well, that's not a therapist. That's just a man who got a degree.
Yeah, I could never have a male therapist. So what are my thoughts on like a pretty therapist? My therapist is pretty. I can only have a pretty therapist. I have to stare at her for an hour. I need her to be gorgeous.
See, I'm like, what have you been through?
Yeah. Yeah. Because here's the other thing. Like, I used to think, like, when I first started having therapists, I was like, okay, I need someone that's like a mom's age. Like, I need someone older, wiser. And as I get older, I need someone that's closer to my age.
Wait.
But then it's also like, okay, do I trust someone my age?
I think I might have said this on the pod, but I was looking for therapists, and one of the girls, she said that she graduated in 2013, and I go,
Yeah.
You're not good at your job. You just graduated college, babe, with me. we're babies who just graduated. And then I was like, wait, she's been in this field for over a decade.
Yeah. No, it's like very jarring, but it's like, yeah, obviously. So yeah, mine is actually very close to my age.
But I did learn about myself by like who I chose as my therapist, because I tried to be like, honestly, when you get back into dating where you're like, I'm not just going to jump into the first person that gives me attention. And I had a couple different ones, and I ended up choosing like the quirkier one. And I was like, am I the problem?
Well, you need something to like.
I want it to be fun.
My current therapy though that I'm doing right now is, instead of pancakes for the table, it's ravioli. And everyone seems to be a fan.
Wait, first of all, no one talks about how cute raviolis are. Like adorable for no reason.
Here's the thing. I've been getting ravioli every single night for dinner, and it's just like it's starting to be too much, but I can't stray away from it. But I feel like I need to try other things. So the other night at dinner, I was like, you know what, Mom? I'm just going to get a ravioli for the table, and whoever wants some can have some. No one had any. And so I've it's just me getting 2 entrees is
Wait,
what it is.
I do love just like when you can't decide, just say one thing's for the table and eat it for yourself. So you look generous and you get what you want.
Exactly.
But also with ravioli, just to like support ravioli for a second, is it comes in all shapes and forms. Like it's not like always the same thing, and you could get like spinach in it, which is healthy. Sometimes
I'm getting like smaller circular ones, and then other times I'm getting fat square ones.
Oh my God, they're so cute and chubby.
And you want to know what? That's my form of excitement now. As it's coming over to the table, which one is it going to be?
Is it that thick butt ravioli?
Yeah, am I going to get those big squares, or am I going to get
walk
those
away ravioli?
Yeah.
Well, I love that for you. Can you post it next time? Because you look beautiful, but I'm going to need some real content. Okay? I'm going to need some Parmesan.
No, definitely.
I have a lot of stuff I want to talk about. Oh, I have children.
I was just going to say, I think you should start with the most important thing.
For if you're on YouTube, this is a bonus for you. In the back, you're going to see I have all my kittens. You can't see them, but you see where they're living. I'll have Grace bring some to you later. She's with me right now taking care of the kittens. It's part of her job description. It was crazy because Grace came to visit. So I said, what is the perfect day in West Hampton for Grace? I said, we're going to wake up. We're going to get coffee. We're going to go to the animal shelter. We're going to play some tennis. And we're going to nap and pool and sleep.
Yeah.
She said yes.
My dream weekend. Okay.
And I will curate that for you. You know, I have it written out. So Des is like, okay, I'll drive you guys to the shelter because I can't drive. And we get there and like,
wait,
Daddy.
Like, I know you can't drive, but I don't put you in every context of like you not driving.
No, when I have to go somewhere, I have to be like, hey.
I've never thought about like you have a friend over basically, and you have to be like, hey, like we kind of want to like go do this like thing together, and he has to drive you.
We want to go to the movies. Funny. Can you take us? So he takes us, and I was so well behaved because this wasn't about me. This trip, this was about Grace, and Grace getting comfortable with different cats, seeing if she likes cats. And I think because I played it so chill and cool, we're talking to Jill, head of Southampton Animal Shelter Cats, the cat wrangler, the cat shaman, and she was like, we're overflowing with kittens right now. We need to get kittens adopted. And I was like, I'll tell the gigglers. She goes, I have a bunch in the back room still that are still getting their shots and stuff. And I go, show me what's going on in the back. Brings me to the back, and she goes, we have these 3 that just came in.
It's just a matter of time before you buy one of these places.
I go, how much is the whole place? I go, fuck the cat. How much is this square footage? Look, Paige and I have been podcasting a lot lately. I'm going to put all my Giggly Squad money. Yeah. So we're looking at these 3 cats. They're like, they were found in Bridgehampton and rescued. And we just need someone to foster them for like a week or 2. And Des goes, okay, we can foster them. Des has never... ever done that ever.
This man loves you.
That is his love language, giving me kittens. And I pretend I was like, oh, I wasn't trying to foster any kittens, but if you say so. I will. And now we have 3 babies.
Now you're a proud family of 3 children.
Right now the names are Hazelnut, Cashew, and Peanut, but they're up to debate. Oh, Grace wants to bring one.
Yeah, bring one in.
If you're not on YouTube, I'm sorry.
You're really missing out.
You're really missing out. But our job is to socialize them. Oh, wait. Shit. Sorry.
No, it's just the cutest.
That's Peanut. Do you want to bring oh my god, she's
Cats are
putting
the
it on top.
best.
Do you want to bring Hazelnut? Thank you. Next
is
up,
a cat pod.
I was joking. This is
a cat pod.
This is Paige on Amazon Live. And now we have the cutest, literally cutest girl. Her name is Hazelnut. She is adorable. I bite you.
Wait, anything you've ever named has been a food.
I'm obsessed with food names. I'm obsessed with them. But I know what you guys are thinking. Hannah, what about butter? What about your literal daughter that you had from your womb?
No, one thing about you stay pissing butter off.
Butter?
Like
I swear to God, yesterday we bring the cats and Grace looks at me. She goes, "What's butter gonna do?" I'm gonna say butter's gonna. Wait, I literally got too excited. Butter goes, "Can I have a day?"
Yeah, can I have a literal day?
Literal day. So Butter walks in the sunroom thinking it's a normal day. Sees that there's something going on in this pen. Her tail gets all fluffy and goes, "Absolutely not. Hasn't left my bedroom in 2 days." And she knows there's something out there and does not want to know what it is.
Wait, that's so...
She's like, I don't...
her.
None of my business. She goes, whatever's going out there is none of my business. I don't want to know. She's happy.
Like, I'm not even getting involved.
I'm not. That's literally... She saw some drama and she said, I've had enough. Like, I don't care about it. So the family's good over here. How is your family? How's the dynamics on vacation?
My family, we have been having a lot of fun. Okay, my brother's girlfriend, thank God for her, because she has been taking Italian for like a couple years. So like anytime we get into a pickle where like we don't really know what's going on, she just like comes right in and like starts talking. And it's, I mean, I'll never come to Italy without her. Like I'll never not have a translator. Like she's just, it's so much ease. It makes the experience so much better.
Do people come up to you and speak Italian because you look so fucking Italian?
Okay, well, here's the other thing. Everyone, I think, legitimately does think that we speak Italian because so many people go up to my mom and start speaking Italian. But then, like, I'll see other Americans where, like, and they'll just go up and start, like, speaking English. And so we do feel a little bit better than people here because they do, I think they do think that we're authentic.
You are in your homeland.
Yeah, so that makes us feel better. This place is just like, there's so many crazy things. Like the other night, we're walking back from dinner. Actually, it was the night Sierra was here and she came to dinner with us. And we're walking back and we're just like, is that Elton John playing? Like the island is not big. So like anywhere and yes, it was. Elton John was performing in the back of our hotel at like a party and we were like, what is going on? And it was just a really low-key baptism.
Wait, that's so Italian.
I thought someone was going to be like, oh, it's a wedding.
That's their quinceañera. Like a baptism in Italy. They're like, this shit's about to be lit. Because God is, I don't know what they do at baptisms, but God's coming. Wait, did he play like, Tiny Dancer? I hope he did.
So I didn't hear that one, but I heard him play like 3 songs.
So it was a lit baptism.
I mean, it was like I was like, what is this experience that we're having right now? And then I saw our charades partner in the pool the other day.
Tell me everything.
So I literally get in the pool and I'm like with my family and all of a sudden this man swims by and I'm like, I think that's Patrick Schwarzenegger.
Wait, he was like, who swims in a pool? Who actually like, swims?
I felt like I was at summer camp where I'm like, hey, I went to camp with like,
hey, are your parents divorced? My parents are divorced.
He comes up from the water. He takes his goggles off.
He spit in my face. You want to go in the hot tub? I heard it's really
Honestly,
hot.
it was giving White Lotus season 2. Like, we were in Italy. We're in this pool. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, hi. And he looks at me and he's like, hi. And I was like, I was on Jimmy Fallon with you. And he was like, oh, yeah. And then we just started chatting. And then, like, other people in the pool were just like, what? It was just a very interesting experience. It was just so funny.
Well, it's funny because that was the reaction John Hamm had with me, who I've seen 47 times this year. But it's like when they see you in different random places, like he was at the New York Library.
Yes.
And I just go, oh, hi. And he looks at me like, hi. And I go, I beat you in charades. And he goes, oh. And I
How is that not burnt into your brain?
I know
John?
you just got over it with your therapist, but let's bring it back.
Yeah.
But Patrick was so friendly with us. Like, I actually felt like we were best friends. And when he left, I was like, okay, like, what do we do without Patrick now?
Right. Well, he's vacationing. He's doing well. He's on vacation.
The amount of people that are probably making stupid jokes about White Lotus to him about, like, drinking milkshakes. I feel bad for him.
Literally, that is all I was thinking, because then
You're like, don't do it.
Then he got out of the pool and I could tell like certain people were going up and being like, hey, like huge fan or whatever. And I was like, the amount of White Lotus jokes that people probably think are so original that are being just yelled at this man all day long.
He can't go on vacation again. Well, good for him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm obsessed with Rocket Money because, look, I like to save money. And this summer, now that I have some more time to myself, I'm starting to realize I've signed up for a lot of subscription services, and it adds up. And one thing about me, I hate paying for things that I'm not using, and that's where Rocket Money comes in. It's a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Look, I'm a woman in STEM, but I'm not always financially literate, and I have made some mistakes, and that's why I love Rocket Money to be a system that keeps track of all the moving pieces of my finances. See all your subscriptions in one place, know exactly where your money's going, what you're spending it on, and Rocket Money can help you cancel all the subscriptions that you don't want to have. Their dashboard gives you a clear view of your expenses across all your accounts, so it's easy to create a personalized budget, and you get alerts if bills increase in price. Really an admin dream. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/GigglySquad today. That's rocketmoney.com/GigglySquad, rocketmoney.com/GigglySquad.
Summer is here, and you know what that means. A lot of strapless dresses, a lot of bold colors, just easy breezy, effortless looks. But you also need undergarments for that, and that's where Honeylove comes into play. Honeylove is redefining modern shapewear with real comfort and serious support. Their newest innovation is the Mesh Sculpt, and it's the ultimate summer shapewear. It's super lightweight, breathable, and it's not sacrificing your shapewear. It's still going to keep you cool while still delivering you that sculpted silhouette. The reason I love Honeylove is its targeted compression soothes and shapes exactly where you want it and eases up on the places that you don't. Honeylove's best-selling Superpower Short is also their go-to. It has targeted compression technology that distinguishes between areas where you want more support and then the areas where you're like, let's get a little less compression here. And we've all been there where we're like struggling to take our shapewear off, and Honeylove just doesn't have that problem. Their Superpower Short has 100% cotton, and you don't have to take your entire thing off just to use the bathroom. So treat yourself to the most comfortable shapewear on earth and save 20% off site-wide at honeylove.com/giggly. Use our exclusive link to get 20% off honeylove.com/giggly. After your purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that Giggly Squad sent you. Experience the new standard in shapewear with Honeylove.
This episode of Giggly Squad is brought to you by McDonald's, and the snack wrap is back. I'm freaking out because it was introduced to McDonald's in 2006. Shout out to my millennial girlies. And it's been on top of mind. I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, where's the snack wrap? Turns out it is back. It's the comeback story of a lifetime, and it's now available with one of two sauces, ranch or spicy. I'm more of a ranch girl because I have anxiety, but if you live life on the edge, I totally support the spicy snack wrap. It has a spicy pepper sauce, probably great for your sinuses, but don't quote me on that. I'm not a doctor. And it has juicy white meat chicken, shredded lettuce, melty cheese, creamy ranch, all wrapped in a soft tortilla. Ooh, I literally need one right now. Try the snack wrap that broke the internet at a McDonald's near you. Enjoy the snack wrap for the first time in 9 years. I'm obsessed. It's so easy to just grab at any time of the day, morning, night. Eat that snack wrap.
It's the summer, which means it's hotter outside, you're going on spontaneous trips, and you don't have time to get a yeast infection, a UTI. But with Wisp, you can get sexual health care you need same day without stepping foot in a doctor's office. Get same day prescription for BV, yeast, UTI, STI, and emergency contraception with discreet delivery to your home for free in all 50 states. So if you're traveling this summer, don't be nervous that you don't have medicine if something were going to happen. Wisp has you covered. You can now also treat for STIs from the comfort of your home with Wisp's diagnostic testing kits. Each kit comes with a test and a consultation. There are 8 different kits available where you can test for BV, yeast, herpes, STIs, HPV, and more. Whether it's the discomfort of waiting rooms, the uncertainty of symptoms, or the frustration of delayed answers, these kits offer you something powerful: clarity, quickly, and with compassionate follow-through from the licensed medical providers at Wisp. Trusted by over 1.5 million patients, try Wisp for yourself and see how they're changing the game for access to women's health. Take 15% off your first order with code GIGGLY at hellowisp.com. That's HELLOWISP.com. Prescription products require a consultation with a healthcare provider, and medications are available if medically appropriate. Must be 18 or older. Restrictions apply. See website for full details.
Look, sometimes life gets a little crazy. Some of us could be a little spontaneous, and you never know what's going to happen. And that's why I love having Kachava's whole body meal shakes to keep my body and mind nourished all day, especially when I'm on the run. Every now and then, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. What am I going to do? And I can't find a good full balanced meal anywhere in the vicinity, especially when I'm on the road. And ordering food could take so long, and it's so unhealthy. I can't keep eating fast food, and that's when I discovered Kachava. It's a whole body meal with plant-based protein that actually tastes delicious. With 25 grams of plant protein, 26 vitamins and minerals, 6 grams of fiber, 85 plus superfoods, nutrients, and plant-based ingredients. And has 5 indulgent flavors: chocolate, vanilla, chai, matcha, and coconut acai. I love them all. I also sometimes will be running late, and I love putting some Kachava in some oat milk, sometimes some water, sometimes already a green tea that I have. Put 2 scoops, mix it together, and that's my breakfast on the go. Fuel your daily adventures with Kachava. Go to kachava.com and use code GIGGLY for 15% off your next order. That's Kachava, KACHAVA.com, code GIGGLY for 15% off. Let's discuss on the docket.
Yes.
Do you think it's a coincidence that we went on the Today Show, a week later, Hoda announced her retirement. Then we finally meet Anna Wintour at an event about a month ago, and now she has announced her retirement. Are we the Black Widows?
We okay?
Are we the problem? Because I've been working with my therapist on going inward. Am I the problem here?
We make everyone quit their jobs.
She saw us at that event and she goes, and the industry's done. She goes, who are you? Okay, I gotta go. Yeah, she was like seen at a bar just like drinking.
Wait, I saw that
I was
on
like
Instagram.
on it.
I was like, that is...
She's like, I'm actually been sober my whole life, but I'm gonna relapse after meeting Hannah and Paige at the New York Public Library. Hannah, if you talk to John Hamm one more time, I'm gonna lose it.
No, I couldn't believe she was stepping down. Do you want to know why? What shocked me the most? This is like has nothing to do with anything. When it said like, oh, after 37 years, I was like, oh, she seems like the type of person that would have wanted to retire on like an even number, like at like 40. I was like, 37 doesn't seem like they're
You go,
aesthetic.
that doesn't seem chic. Okay, interesting. Wait, that's so you to care about those things. That is so you.
I was like, but wouldn't the headline sound better like a 40 years? Like,
You go, obviously the press
37.
release was going to say 37, and it's kind of an ugly number. 37 is kind of ugly.
37 is like such an ugly number.
Wait, you're 7 in general, like gag.
gross.
But 38 is giving elevated. Editorial. 38. That is
Wait,
like when you
that's
have
so true.
when you have an uneven birthday, everyone's like, I'm not celebrating your 33rd
and why do
birthday.
I feel like 33 is like overweight?
Oh, the number. I was like, did you just
30's like 33 the number is like it looks like it's overweight. But 34 jogs.
Yes. 34
Like runs.
dabbles in Pilates.
Yeah, for sure.
And everyone in their 20s, you're doing great. You just have
it doesn't
anxiety.
even
You'll be
count.
fine.
Yeah,
it doesn't count.
literally doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
Oh my God.
I was talking to someone yesterday about fashion because that's what I do, as you know.
Right.
People are like, Hannah, tell me about Paige's fashion. And I'm like, I will. And we were talking about how I feel like there's two types of girls that either own like a ton of tops or girls who
Yeah.
own a ton of bottoms.
Yeah.
I realize I own neither.
Okay.
But you know, some people who were like, yeah, I have my jeans, like I have a couple jeans, but like I love buying a ton of tops.
I have way more tops than I do
Yeah.
bottoms.
I feel like I never even think about bottoms. I just like assume it's there, and then like 6 years later I'm like, oh, I should get new jeans.
Pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just assume the bottoms figure itself out.
I'm always having a tough time finding pants where I feel like I love so many shirts. I'm like, I need that top.
Well, people make fun of millennials because we were obsessed with going out tops.
Yeah, we love
And
tops.
Now we don't really know what like a going out top is. But blazers are back, which that was all us.
What are?
Blazers, just like wearing oversized blazers all the time.
I don't feel like they went anywhere.
But like going out wise, I feel like girls weren't wearing blazers.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no. Like not when we were in college, no.
Yeah, with like our little skirts.
Hmm.
Have you heard it's Sardine Girl Summer?
Did you see my fish bag?
Paige, that was the best accessory I've ever seen. Like the second
Wasn't
I saw
it
it,
so cool?
it was so cool. It was so good for Italy, the aesthetic, the vibes were amazing. How'd you find it?
Okay. This is actually going to be a very funny
You go,
story
I've been waiting all day for you to ask about my bag, how I found it.
because it's so not me, and I don't want you to get jealous because you're my best friend and no one could ever take your place. So one day I was like on Instagram and I'm just like scrolling, or maybe I was on TikTok. I don't know. I think I was on Instagram and I was just like scrolling and I like saw this girl and I was just like, wait, this girl's like so like I just like this girl. And so like I would keep like
Okay.
always like looking at her Instagram pictures and I'd be like, oh my God, she's like such cool style. And then like I was watching her videos and I was like,
Are you sure this wasn't my profile?
I was just like, I feel like I would be like friends with this girl. Like, and that's like so
You're
not
creepy.
me.
You're creepy. You're being a creep.
That is so not me. So whatever. So I
You could have
DM'd her.
never wanted to be friends with anyone.
I was having a parasocial relationship. I
Yeah.
was like, in my head, this is what this girl is like in real life, and I feel like we would be friends.
Yeah.
So whatever, I message her and we start like chatting. And like I was like, oh, yeah, I like kind of like her. We've never like met in person, and we've never like it's like a slow burn type of thing. But she came out with bags, and she was like, "Can I send you one?" And I was like, absolutely. And so it got there like right before I left for Italy, and when it got there, I was like, "This is the
Perfect.
sickest bag ever." The company is called the Vin VIN. And so that's how I
Can
have
you
it.
put your phone in it? Depends on the phone.
Did I put my phone in it? I think I did. Depends on the phone. I actually don't know if I put my phone in it.
But not important.
Not important. But I have a suction cup phone, so I can stick it. I stuck it right to the back.
You go to a
I'm fine.
restaurant, you just stick it on something.
I'm good.
No, it's so cute.
So cute.
I love Sardine Girl Summer. I feel like it's very eclectic grandpa.
I'm very into it.
Anything with fish or food.
Okay, actually, speaking of fish, so there's so many like stray cats around here, and like the past couple of years I've like seen them, but now that I'm like a full cat mom, now I really spot them, and I feel like they've like also been giving me the same energy back. I even tonight was like, oh, should I order because the restaurant we had to go to tonight, we had to take, it was like a really long walk, and I saw like 4 different cats. I'm literally sitting at the dinner table, and in my head I'm like, should I order a fish so that like if I don't eat it all, I can like put some in my hand, and on my way back I can give it to a cat? And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I have entered a whole new era.
Paige, you texted me a couple days ago out of the blue. Do you follow Merv the cat on TikTok? I was like, oh, she's in deep. I thought you were going to text me something important. Do you follow Merv the cat on TikTok?
All my
like,
TikTok is
alert
cats.
the UN.
No, my whole TikTok is cats and capri pants. Different ways to wear capri pants and cats. Merv the cat is one of the best cats ever. I'm obsessed with her.
Well, yeah. Did I then do like a 40-minute deep dive on Merv? Yes, Merv is Siamese, and Merv speaks to its owner.
And my only complaint about Merv, they don't post enough. I need more. I want so much more content.
You want a live feed of Merv.
Yes.
Well, that's how I feel of your food content in Italy, that you're like literally holding back.
Like, literally gatekeeping. Okay, I'm gonna post so much food tomorrow. Wait.
What?
Okay, so
what?
When it comes to this trip, my mom pretty much planned like, and we're not like active, like we're not sightseeing people. Like I've never learned the history of anything here. Like I literally just know the restaurants. We lay in the pool and then we go to restaurants. So my mom pretty much does all the restaurant reservations. And I don't know, I saw this like one restaurant on TikTok or something, and I sent it, and I was like, oh, like let's for one of the nights try this like new place that we haven't been to before. And it's like a Michelin star restaurant, and I think it's going to be like a really fun experience. It was so bad that it actually made the dinner so fun. Like it was so funny.
Was it like a bit? Like it became a bit.
It became a bit. Like it became a full bit that like, how could we possibly have found a bad restaurant in Italy? And then of course it's like, well, Paige found it. Like it was just.
And also it has a Michelin star. Like the whole point of Michelin star is being like, we vetted it. It's definitely great.
It's definitely, it's the best in the world. It's so bad.
Dad coded though. Dads hate fancy restaurants. My dad's favorite thing to do is go to a fancy restaurant and then go, can we go to McDonald's now? I'm hungry. Can we get a pizza?
We added a person to our reservation because Sierra came, and the hostess was like a little bit snippy about it. And she was like, well, I don't know if we can accommodate it. And my dad was already pissed off that we were going to this restaurant. Then he goes, well, then I don't have to eat. And
he went in bad.
So dramatic. He literally looked at our family and goes, I don't need to eat if you guys need the other place. And my mom was like, what? Like, what are you talking about? He's so dramatic.
I love to see who becomes the diva in the family because everyone has their own triggers, and on vacation everything will eventually trigger someone. So to see who's having the meltdown of the night is so funny.
Our family dynamic is funny because my dad's obsessed with me. My mom is obsessed with my brother. My brother doesn't give a shit about my mom. And I am like breaking generational trauma with my dad. I'm like, let's work on something for today. How do we feel about...
Is it because you feel like you and Gary are so similar and you've done some therapy, so you're like, hey, you don't need to take this note, but I have notes?
Okay, well, my dad has anxiety. Like, my dad has severe anxiety, and I don't think that that's ever crossed his mind.
So you have to explain what anxiety is.
Yes, because I'm like, okay, you know, for example, when we get to the airport, you all of a sudden get really nervous. I'm like, that is anxiety.
Explaining to an Italian man what anxiety is so fucking cute. Oh
Okay,
my
wait,
God.
I'm going to say something else. And I hate to say it. I hate to say it. And I'm not a mom. I'm not a mom. The amount of nannies here it's like, it's so crazy. Like, I haven't seen one mom. I don't know where any of the moms
They're
are.
at the pool. They're
But
drunk
all
somewhere.
I've seen are the kids and the nannies, and it's so insane. And then after traveling with my parents, I'm like, I can travel with a kid if I can travel with you two.
Or you might need a nanny for your parents.
Yeah, they're like having twins.
That's so funny. Actually, I was at a coffee shop recently and this baby walks in and look.
Well, the baby didn't walk in.
The baby did not walk in. The baby
It was carried.
Let's be honest. The baby was.
The baby was strolled in. Yeah.
Yes, and this was a baby where, like, you know, when you make eye contact and you go, "Oh, you're a cute one." Like, you're actually really cute. And then for some reason in our DNA, it's our job to tell the mother that their baby is like actually a cute one.
Yeah.
So I'm walking by and the mom starts like smiling when she sees me, and I just go, "By the way, like,
So
your
cute.
kid is really cute." And she goes, "By the way, I'm a giggler. By the way, not my kid. I'm the nanny." And I was like, "Oh my God." Like, you just never know who's
You
who.
never know.
And I go, "Well, good thing you're nannying not an ugly kid, because that makes it better, hopefully."
I've been watching some of the nannies, and I'm like, you deserve a Nobel Peace Prize. That's a crazy tantrum. And you can't even like really yell at that kid because it's not yours.
Nannying is so hard because I also want everyone to like me. So like when I'm with a kid, I was babysitting Dez's niece. No, sorry, nephew. I always get it confused. But he's like a full teenager, and teenage boys are crazy. Like, there were like cat toys around for Butter. He started just like playing with the cat toys, like a cat, like throwing it around. I was like, you just give them some balls and they like chase it.
Were you ever a babysitter in high school?
Yes, I did a lot of babysitting, and I was the moms liked me because I would get the tea from like the like 10 to 12-year-olds. I'd be like, "Who are we dating?" Like, they'd trust me, but I would let them do literally anything. Like crystal meth, I'd be like, "As long as I'm here." Like,
I remember one time I went in to like buy cupcakes somewhere. Like, I don't know, that was like in high school. I was probably buying it for like a boy or something. I was very male centered then. And I remember standing at the counter, and I was like in my school uniform, and the person like behind the counter was like, "Hey, any chance you like babysit?" And I literally remember being like, "Ew." And I looked at this woman and I go, "No." Because she was like, "Oh, how old are you?" And I was like 17. I was like a senior in high school. And she was like, "Oh my God, any chance you babysit?" And I was like, "Ew, no."
you look there, you say, "You can't afford me. You can't afford this."
I was like, I would not trust me with your children. No.
I was more like teaching tennis, but occasionally, like, one of my friends had like a crazy entrepreneurial babysitting business, like ran Shelter Island in the summer.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Hey, girl dropped out, need you from 4 to 6. And I'm like, and she's like, "I give you $50. And I said, "Period, let's go." I go in. But some of these kids were crazy. Like, one of the kids called me a slut once. Because these kids don't know you. And you know what? I said, "You saw it into my soul."
Yeah.
But we have Dez's nephew staying with us. And suddenly, like, I realized, like, I'm not just like his friend. Like, he's looking at me like I'm a mom. So in the morning, he comes up to me and he's like, "What is there to eat?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Go hunt something. Who do I look like? You're not sucking on my tit."
You're like, "Get Uber Eats."
I know. I was like, "Figure it out." And then I'm like, "Oh my God." Because 16-year-olds seem like adults. But then I realized, like, he has a mom who feeds him every morning. So he looked at me like, "Where's my food?" And I was like, "Go fishing. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm having. Do I want a latte? Do I want matcha?" I'm dealing with my own shit.
No, the moms need more praise because I don't know how they're doing it.
Well, this is the thing. Not to We always get back here, but it's the first time ever where like moms, I say we, like I'm a mom. I am right now. We have our own jobs. We're doing everything and expected to also keep like the house and to cook. No.
It's too much.
But that's why I think the nanny business is like getting crazy competitive. Like people try to steal each other's nannies in like high society in New York City.
I
Like,
need more of the nannies to write books.
I want Uber drivers and nannies to like be so fucking for real.
Before social media, like I wish there had been a reality show like about nanny. I mean, could never do it now. It would never work. But
Do you remember that one with that like mean British nanny that would come in
and like discipline your children? She'd be immediately canceled today.
She was so mean, and there was this
people would never let that fly.
Did you see the clip of the 7-year-old who had a mohawk who goes, "I don't like her. She doesn't like punk rock. I think she's a Republican." Or they would like switch. I forget what the show was, but that shit was hilarious.
Oh, I used to love when they would switch moms.
When they switch moms. Yeah. And then you're like, "Mom, I take back everything I said about you." Look, I want to be a better person and I want to be healthier, but I don't always know how. And that's when I discovered Symbiotica. Their daily supplements are incredible. I don't always like taking pills, so I love slurping down with my smoothies or just right straight into my mouth. They fit easily with my daily routine, mostly because it tastes so good. I'm obsessed with their liquid colostrum. It's vanilla sea salt, and it supports hair, skin, nails, healthy immune system, gut lining. They also have Irish sea moss, which fuels cellular energy to support healthy aging, and they have lemon vanilla. I really love vanilla. I always lean towards it. And you guys know I love vitamin C, which they have in the citrus vanilla that helps with antioxidants, immunity. It really helps me not get sick, especially when I'm traveling a lot. So go to Symbiotica.com/Giggly Squad for 20% off plus free shipping. That's Symbiotika.com/Giggly Squad for 20% off plus free shipping.
If you're looking to reinvent your living room, your bedroom, or just change it up, Cozy makes furnishing your home easy. Their furniture is modern, comfortable, and practical. Open up new home possibilities with modular furniture. Refreshing your living space doesn't always mean having to go all in. You should have your home your way. You can add, you can take away, you can just rearrange. From shopping to assembly, everything is easy. Cozy makes it easy to relax with washable and interchangeable covers. Cleanup is simple and stress-free. Transform your living space today with Cozy. Visit cozy.com, COZEY, the home of possibilities made easy. If you're looking for outfits this summer, then look no further than Nordstrom. Nordstrom is having a sale on all new arrivals, all their new clothes, shoes, accessories, beauty, home, and more. The anniversary sale runs from July 12th through August 3rd. Prices go up August 4th. You can stock up and save on great deals under $100. They have so many brands like Veronica Beard, Vince, All Saints, Steve Madden, Charlotte Tilbury. And Nordstrom makes it so easy to shop the anniversary sale. With free styling help and free shipping and returns, you can order online, pick up, or head into the store. So make sure you check out all the fun anniversary events happening at Nordstrom. In-store promotions, jewelry trunk shows, and daily beauty events throughout the sale. Shop now at Nordstrom. Wait, one thing I wanted to say, and I'm so proud of us for like when we have a certain opinion and we like really stick to it. Like I feel like I was very pro JoJo Siwa when people were like, she's so annoying and like what does she do? She thinks she's like, she has a false sense of reality. And I just like, there was something in me that I was just like, no, I really want good things for her. Like let her dance and whatever.
Let her dance.
I'm
Dancing
obsessed with this era of JoJo Siwa. I watched a full TikTok of her making a charcuterie board where everything was red. And I was like, never did I think I'd be here in 2025 where I'm watching JoJo Siwa cut out strawberries in the shape of a heart for a charcuterie board for her boyfriend. And I love it. I love it so much.
Do you know
and I'm
why?
like, JoJo, I stuck with you through the thick of it.
We forget, and I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure for the younger generation, JoJo Siwa was like their Hannah Montana. Like JoJo Siwa was huge, like the biggest thing, like selling out arenas, just like being JoJo
I'll never forget
Siwa.
like the video clip of like Northwest like meeting JoJo Siwa when she was like little.
Wait, I'm drinking my Dunkin' mango pineapple refresher. Which one did you get?
I just have coffee. Also, don't forget, we have a cute Giggly Squad times Dunkin' merch giveaway. You can win some of our favorite summer must-haves. Just go to gigglysummer.com to enter.
I have 2 documentaries you guys have to watch.
If you're going to say the Mariska Hargitay one, I need to know everything. Did you watch it?
Obviously, I watched it. I literally...
No, I need to know everything.
Poor Grace, because she's here like to relax. And the second we finish dinner, I go, it's documentary time. Sit down on the couch. We have 2 new documentaries to watch.
You run a tight ship at your camp. Run a tight ship at your summer camp.
Also, we got into a little fight because one of the nights... I went to go pee, come back, she's gone. And I was like, wait, that's so weird and rude.
She literally didn't want to hang out anymore, and she Irish
like she escaped. Like she waited for me to leave and was like, it's my time to get out. So the next day, it's the morning.
Wait, I'm so proud of her. That is so me coded. Like, oh, I'll be right back. See ya.
See, no, if you did that, I'd be like, and she was done. With Grace, I was like, we don't do that in this relationship. So we're spending like a normal morning. I think we went to get smoothies and we're drinking smoothies. And I just look at her and I go, by the way, you didn't say goodnight last night. I said, can I talk to you for a second? Why didn't you say goodnight to me? And she looks at me and she goes, you know, it's crazy. I was walking down the stairs and I said goodnight and you didn't respond. So I thought you were being weird. And I was like, I didn't hear you.
And that's why as adults, we talk things out.
And we talk things out. So anyway, forced her to watch the documentary. Mariska Hargitay, badass star of SVU, had her mom was basically like Marilyn Monroe, less famous, but of the time of blonde bombshell, definitely inspired by Marilyn Monroe.
And I would say just as pretty. I mean, gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Also, a tale as old as time, a like genius. She spoke like 5 languages, was like a classical violin player. And she died when Mariska was 3 years old in a car accident with the whole family.
And she was in the car, right?
The kids
whole
were
family in the car.
The whole family's in the car. The 3 kids were in the back. She was sitting in the back, decided to move to the front. And then the 2 boys were saved. And as they wake up from like their concussion or whatever, and they're on the way to the hospital, they go, where's our sister? They go back. Mariska was lodged like in between cushions and they almost left her there to die. If her brother didn't wake up, she would have been dead and we would have had SVU.
Oh. Do you know one thing I love about Mariska Hargitay? Do you know that she met her husband on the set of Law and Order?
Wait, he's hot. He's
so hot. She tells this story where like her friends were like, you're never going to meet anyone. Like you don't go out. Like you have to go out. Like you have to put yourself out there. And she was like, no, like literally I'm not. Like I'll meet someone. Like they were like, he's not going to just like walk into your life. And she said literally when she saw her husband like walk onto set, she was like, that's my husband.
What's so spectacular about this documentary too is because she has a very complicated relationship with her mom. She doesn't remember her. But when you grow up with a famous mom, there's tons of footage and tons of magazine articles. And what she was always told is don't read what they say about your mom. It's not true. Which it's giving, don't watch mom's TikToks. That's not her legacy.
Oh my God.
But she realizes that the mom and the boys talk
Wait,
about
can
it.
I just say one of the bits on my family vacation that people are just saying and then laughing about is that I'm a New York Times bestselling author.
That is so your family to be like, you know, it's fucking hilarious that you're that you're a New York Times bestselling author, you loser.
It's so my family coded. My mom looks at me and goes, I mean, really? Are you though?
They will keep you humble.
They keep me down to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one brings it up in my family, and if it is brought up, someone goes, and your mom wrote it.
No one takes me seriously.
No one takes me seriously either. So yeah, her mom, the brother was saying that she would put on a voice in interviews that wasn't like his mom, which was her being like dumb, blonde, and cute. And I mean, the
like
interviews,
had a persona.
yes, and the interviews were so annoying. Like, but the men just wanted to like sexualize her, obviously, and that's what was working for her. She wanted to be a serious actor. It wasn't working. Da da da. I don't want to give it away, but if you watch the end, Mariska also learns stuff about who she is and her mom that she didn't expect. And she goes through all these emotions of like, do I hate my mom? Am I mad at my mom? Do I love my mom? And then by the end, you realize that they are so similar. And it's like really beautiful and emotional. You're gonna
Wait,
cry.
I can't wait to watch. I'm so behind on all my shows. I'm behind on Love Island. My new show Buccaneers started. I'm behind. Gilded Age started. I mean, there's just too much. I can't get through any of it.
It's good. It means you're having fun on vacation.
No, I'm like finally relaxing. Like it takes me like a couple days on vacation to get relaxed.
It took me like 3 weeks out here before I finally was like,
yeah,
like not a cat scared waking up in the morning. Like,
No, and like this is the first year that I don't have to like go and like pack and go film
and plan and like
No, I can't.
pre-strategize. And then the next documentary you guys have to watch on HBO, Barbara Walters.
Oh, wow. Wait, I didn't even know they were doing one on her.
Neither did I. As two women who interview people and who are journalists, it's so fascinating because the times were so different back then. First of all, being a woman in the news wasn't a thing. They were like, women aren't going to give the news. I'm not listening to the news from a lady. That was like literally. Which is hilarious because I never asked my dad what's going on. And my mom's texting me 100 times like, you're going to die if you eat the cabbage from Trader Joe's.
Wait, can I just say I remember being little and seeing Barbara Walters come on like the screen. Like for the first time, like when I was little, and can I just say, she used to scare the shit out of me.
No, I was going to say, if you saw Barbara Walters on the screen, someone was in motherfucking trouble.
Like anytime she'd come up on the screen, I would just like immediately, I was one of those men. I was like, I'm not going to listen to the news from this lady because I do not like.
So she basically inspired everyone, like Oprah and Hoda and like Katie Couric. Oh, Katie, our girl.
Yeah.
She said the funniest thing that Barbara went up to her once and was like, you remind me of me because we're not that pretty. It's like, okay, just call me Miranda. Okay, Paige.
Oh my God.
I think she was like referring to like a lot of the girls on the news are just like, were like picked because they were models or actresses, where like Barbara was like, I'm smart
and journalist.
I'm a real journalist. But then it talks about her like jealousy with Diane Sawyer when Diane Sawyer came into the game because Diane was like younger and blonde. And it is kind of crazy how it doesn't matter how successful you are. Life is about perspective, and you could either make it like this one person is coming for me, or you can like be grateful for what you have type of mental health moment.
Yeah. Well, I will say, for how much we decenter men and we think that they are like the root of all the problems, which like they usually are, but no one hates on a woman more than another fucking woman.
I thought you were going to say than herself.
No. Well, honestly, that's a close second.
Yeah.
But like all of your mean comments are from like men don't ever comment mean shit on. It's all women.
Men don't take down other men.
No, they don't. No, they
don't.
They
should. But like, no, they stick together.
Yeah. And only time a woman's getting torn down is like another woman's making the video, doing the comment. Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
but
that's very interesting.
Oprah talks about how Barbara Walters was amazing at networking. So it was all about your relationships with people. So when something would happen, that person would then get, you know, fruit baskets from every single news station, and they had to decide, who are we giving the interview to? Nowadays, there's no like the interview because everyone has social media. But back then it was like popcorn television, the Monica Lewinsky interview, who's interviewing her. And back then journalism was more like, if you do an interview, you have to get hard questions. It can't just be like a puff piece.
Barbara Walters was a bitch.
Barbara Walters, definitely looking back, like she said some crazy shit. She looked at
She
looked at Bette Midler and she was like, from 1 to 10, how attractive do you think you are?
No, she said some outlandish shit.
But she was amazing at getting people. Like she would settle them in and then like out of nowhere get them with a zinger where they like weren't prepared. And get
Imagine her hosting Secret Lives of Mormon Wives reunion.
I love how that's where your brain went. Give her
I
a soda
immediately
and let her
went
go.
to what reunion should she host? We can't replace Andy. We'll go over there.
Secret Wives.
That would be amazing.
And then what's cool about her is as she got older, when the industry was kind of like, we're over you, you know, she created The View.
Yeah,
And
I actually did know that.
It extended her career by like at least 15 years. And she was like, I want to do a talk show of women of multiple generations. So, I mean, she's a badass. They did also say that she prioritized work over everything, including like everything. Her having a child. Oh yeah, her child. She did have a child, but she. Oh, you know about Barbara.
I know about Barbara a little bit.
Yeah. So
I think honestly, I know about her because she used to scare me. So I feel like I had to know enough.
Keep your enemies close.
If I ever come into contact with Barbara Walters, I had to be prepared.
Stop, drop, and roll. Don't make any sudden movements.
You know what's interesting? I'm part of the problem because I actually did enjoy Diane Sawyer a little bit more than Barbara Walters.
Also, you're part of the problem because you're hating on her right now. Another woman hating another woman. There we go.
She's dead.
Okay, don't call her that.
Sorry. And that was the ultimate insult, and I didn't mean that. That was too dark. But I just meant like she's not going to know that I'm saying this.
Yeah, she's going to know. I mean, her spirit lingers on. Speaking of reunions and stuff, what do you think about Donna Kelsey on The Traitors?
If she wants to do it, amazing. I'm hoping though that someone like fully explained what she just signed up for, because I'm like,
elder abuse.
I picture her as just like a nice regular like mom, like who
I would never let my mother do reality TV. I do think Traitors is like not as bad as like a traditional show, but like leave my mom alone. I haven't watched, but don't they make them do like crazy things?
No, you're doing like challenges.
Can't Taylor Swift just cut her a check and be like, stay home, relax?
Do you want to know what the craziest part is with Traitors? You're going there, they're taking all of your stuff. Like you don't have a phone, you don't have a computer, because they don't want you guys ever to be able to like contact each other. But it's like, okay, like maybe they
She's
would follow
a mom.
I don't see people like not following that rule, especially if like you're getting paid to be on a show.
Yeah.
And you can't like, you have no connection to the outside world, so you can't ever like call home. You can't watch TV at night because you don't have your computer.
She's a mom and she has like fully 40-year-old children. I'm like, she's a mother.
And that's why I wouldn't do it. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not watching my shows for 3 weeks.
Wait, you can't watch TV?
No, because it's like you're in Scotland, and like what TV?
They don't have TVs in Scotland. Yeah,
you're gonna watch the local TV in Scotland. What are you watching?
You're like, I can't speak Scottish. I don't know what's going on. I need a translator.
No, I just like I'm at an age where I can't be uncomfortable. I really can't. I so resonate with that. I can't be uncomfy.
It's an interesting.
It's not for me.
I understand if she like. Yeah, I actually don't understand. Because if it's a money thing, it's like, ask, like, your sons are doing great. You birthed
Unless
them.
she's just like a huge fan of the show and someone was like, you should do it. And she was like, I would love to do it.
Maybe, but again, like,
I think
even
it's
if I'm a
so
huge fan of
random.
something, doesn't mean I want to do it.
Yeah, like, let's give an example.
Hey, let's play this game. Let's give an example. What I'm a huge fan that I don't want to do. Like, I never wanted to do The Bachelor. Even though I used to love The Bachelor, I never
Never.
wanted to be a contestant because I was like,
I could never.
I'm not fighting over a man, but I will watch people fight over a man. But now I don't anymore because it's too much.
Be in the Jersey Shore cast.
Murder documentaries. I love
Like, I
watching
could
murder.
never, but I love them.
I love watching murder, but I wouldn't murder someone.
Mm-hmm.
I love you. No reaction to that one. You were like, yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I'm a huge fan of cults.
Huge fan of cults.
Bringing up The Bachelor, I do have one piece of advice
Okay.
for dating. As someone who's so out of the dating game, like, I don't even know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love strategy. As you did too, right? We loved a little game. And I was recently thinking of, like, it's always hard with texting in the beginning, like, how you should text. And this girl was talking to me. She's like, like, you never want to, like, text too much, but then are you texting too little? And I was like, you know what I think you should do? You know, when you're texting your friend and, like, the last word, the autocorrect fucks it up? That happens to me a lot. Like, I'm trying to say something and I keep fucking it up. And, like, clearly I'm just texting, like, chaos. I think that's how you should text a guy you like. Like, you don't care about the text so much that you're spelling everything wrong. And then you're, like, blowing his phone up trying to spell it right. And he's like, wow, this girl does not give a fuck about me.
If there's one thing I feel like I've learned in all of my dating, especially now being in my 30s, rules are made up. We as women made them up to, like, not to, like, rationalize certain things.
Yeah.
If he's obsessed with you, he's going to be obsessed with you from the moment he meets you. You could do literally anything. He does not give a flying fuck. If he is, like, in it, he's in it. And if he's not, he's not. And if he's not, that's not your husband, babe.
Honestly, period. I have nothing to say. Like, that was perfect. Like,
Period.
slay. Boots down, ground, mic drop. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Well, thank you guys so much for giggling with us this week. We have a new, oh my God, it just came out, right?
Yeah,
Our new YouTube. We painted each other's faces, and you guys are never going to know how it went unless you watch.
And we're not going to have Giggly Squad next week. We just want to prepare you guys. We're taking next week off.
We couldn't do this one without Duncan. Thank you for fueling the fun.
I use Uber Eats for everything. And of course, I'm ordering food all the time. But I don't just order food on Uber Eats. I order everything. I order from the pharmacy. I order hair care items. I order alcohol. Whatever I need, I'm ordering it on Uber Eats. Also, whenever I go to a hotel, I always seem to forget something from home. So I'm ordering hairspray. I'm ordering bobby pins. I just can't live without Uber Eats. You can get grocery, alcohol, and everyday essentials in addition to restaurants and food you love, of course. So in other words, get almost anything with Uber Eats. Order now. For alcohol, you must be legal drinking age, so please enjoy responsibly. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.